variants and mutants and double mutants. Oh my. Maybe we should just stay inside forever or till at least 2030. Just to be safe, we'll stay inside till 2030, and then a couple of us will poke our heads out, and then if we see any double mutants, right back in, baby, because the world's a dangerous place out there. This is for real. This is sort of like the last gasps of coverage of the pandemic. And this is from Good Morning America. They did a report on the double mutant variant that has been found in the U.S., which is just another way to say the Indian variant, which is just another way to say a variant of a virus, which is something that occurs naturally in every virus in the history of viruses. But they want to connect this with this baseball game, which, by the way, the stadium was packed full when this game went on. And then they get into some doom and gloom and double mutant Ninja Turtle action.
A lot of attention on this Rangers-Blue Jays game, and it's not because of the matchup on this brand new field. As many as 40,518 fans could pack this ballpark. That would make it the largest gathering of people in this country in more than a year. But President Biden is already calling foul.
Largest gathering of people in more than a year. Was there any other gatherings that maybe had more than 40,000 people? No, wasn't any political gatherings. Nothing like that had more than 40,000 people. This baseball game is the new problem. It was the World Series. It was, it was certainly the Super Bowl, right? It was those parties down on South Beach. It was, I could go on for days and days and days. They love this coverage because for a while, you were gobbling up all the coverage and they had the viewers. But now they don't know what to do, so you come in with double mutant Ninja Turtle virus nonsense. And then you've got some of these experts that are like, hey, nobody's sending me interview requests anymore.
This morning, concerns about a double mutant coronavirus variant in the U.S. The variant first discovered in India, now identified in the San Francisco area.
This is the first time this particular double mutant has been found in the United States.
All right, this is Yvonne Maldonado, one of the many infectious disease specialists out there who was in high demand at the heat of this. To these infectious disease experts and epidemiologists and all the rest, it's okay. We're still going to need you. We're really, really, really going to need you. You got to protect us from the next one. You're acting like many of you, like Dr. Yvonne Maldonado, like we're going to take you and put you away with mothballs and your relevant time in the spotlight is over. And that's not true. So we don't need to go after all of this stuff. I interviewed somebody on the show, and she seems very reasonable at the time. And then afterwards, she started with the fear-mongering of, our cats and our dogs are going to get it. It's going to spread like wildfire among the wildlife. And none of these things materialized. You realize this? It was always the next thing to keep you a little bit scared. This is not to say anything about the actual virus itself, which is something you should protect yourself from, and that's why everybody should get vaccinated. But double mutant Ninja Turtles is like, come on, you've got a variant here.
And it was found here at our Stanford laboratory.
This is COVID cases across the country climb, and fears of a fourth wave are growing, even as more than 106 million Americans have received at least one dose of the vaccine.
It's kind of like a race between getting people vaccinated, and the more people on a daily basis you get vaccinated, the better chance you have of blunting or preventing that surge that we're all concerned about.
All right, so this surge is another thing that people are talking about. A lot of experts do not agree that there is any sort of surge on the way. With you got over 100 million people, about a third of the U.S. population, 40% of the U.S. population has had at least one shot of one of the vaccines. Some people believe 20% or higher of the population has already had it. So then you're already with antibodies up to over 60% of the populace, and we're doing millions and millions and more shots every single day. This is awesome. This is progress. We don't need to do double mutant Ninja Turtles. We don't need to do this. We don't need to have the next story. Oh my God, somebody who got both shots also got tested positive. Yes. And do they have any serious symptoms? Look at every story like that. Look at every story like that. When they say that somebody got both shots and they still got tested positive, right? Look at the details. Do they ever say that the person got sick? Were they admitted to the hospital? No, because the actual vaccines protect into the high 90s from you ever getting anything. But that other portion can pick up and test positive for COVID-19. But you know what? those people aren't getting hospitalized. That's why yesterday, this is what their report should have been about. We hit 220 deaths in the United States. That's the lowest it's been in over a year, since March of 2020, when this all began. The light, it's rushing past us. We're headed out of the tunnel. We don't need to have all of this wildly inappropriate coverage from places like Good Morning America. What do you think? Is the media going to continue to try to gin up fears over different variants and different double mutants? Will we get a triple mutant? I'm putting my money down that says before the end of the month, we'll have a triple mutant story. I'll keep my eyes out for it. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you like this video, click share to share it with a friend. If you're new over on Facebook, at facebook.com/thenewsjunkie, click that follow button. You'll get a video just like this every single day. And subscribe on youtube.com/thenewsjunkie. And we'll talk to you again real soon.